Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. I will be doing a collective message today. So, with that, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get in. Ah, really quick, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your help in co-creating these messages. I really do appreciate it. So thank you, thank you. And I do love bringing forth these messages. So thank you for your help in doing so. And also thank you so much for your support on the channel. The likes, shares, comments, subscribes, and the donations all really do help out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. What's going on? Okay, that's way too many. So, mm, hmm. Well, I guess we're going with it. Okay. I'm gonna keep them in this order. Okay. So we've got the astral plane. Hear the whispers of your intuition and gather your tools. So you could be doing some work in the astral realm consciously right now. Maybe you're playing around with astral projection. Maybe you're doing remote viewing. Kind of tomato tomato. Um, you could be doing dream work, really tapping into the dream space, lucid dreaming, something like that. But I feel like this is really consciously working with the astral plane. When we go to sleep, we naturally enter the astral plane. So that's why I'm saying consciously. This is a conscious um pursuit in working in the astral plane. And then we've got hear the whispers of your intuition. So for some of you, if you're not consciously working in the astral plane, then I feel like your intuition is guiding you to tap into that a little bit more. And with gather your tools, I feel like that kind of goes into it. So gather your tools, make sure you're doing, grounding, protect yourself, all of that. Um and really allowing yourself to explore and play with some of your abilities. Then we've got the universe, the spirit world, and heal the witch wound. So the witch wound, this really it can indicate that like you were a witch in a past life and you were burned at the stake. That can absolutely be it. It's also broader than that. This is really talking about any time in a past life you were persecuted for speaking your truth, for stepping out of the spiritual closet, so to speak. And what that can do in this lifetime is that can show up in ways where you stay in the spiritual closet. You're having these experiences, but you don't want to tell anybody because you're worried about the perception and things of that nature. It's understanding that one, there is past life healing that you can do to heal this. So you could be being guided to maybe go to a past life regressionist, um, a Reiki healer, take it as it resonates. Um, it's also understanding that we are in a different energy now on the planet where it's safe to speak your truth. It's safe to speak up about these things. So if you're speaking up about some of these things and experiences to people who are what we would term unconscious, they might look at you a funny way. And, of course, be mindful of sharing it with some of those some of those people that you know for sure aren't going to understand it. But that being said, if you're being guided to really step into the limelight in some way and speak about some of this stuff, it's safe to do so now. Um, of course, where there's be mindful, be smart about it. Don't just, yeah, but listen to your intuition and just understand that if you're really, really struggling with speaking about some of these things, or even really embodying or experiencing some of these things, if some of your abilities are scaring you right now, that can be part of what it is. So it's really affirming that you're safe, you're protected, and you are safe and protected to explore some of these extrasensory abilities and in these other realms that you're being guided to explore. Again, listen to your intuition above all else. Make sure you're, grounding yourself, grounding your energy, calling in divine protection, whatever you work with, doing a protective something of some sort, whatever calls to you. You can use a crystal, you can use plant, herbs, um, you can just energetically do it. So do what resonates for you, but it's safe to do so. Um, and you're really going through this massive perspective shift and seeing things from a different perspective and experiencing different things because you're ready for it. Your soul is ready for it, and you're experiencing it for a reason. Okay, and then we've got the world, and I'm actually going to read this one. So let's see. This is embracing the interconnectedness of all beings. In our modern lives, it's easy to feel isolated, disconnected, and overwhelmed by individual struggles. Yet this card gently reminds us we are never truly alone. Know that every thought, action, and emotion you experience ripples out into the universe, influencing and being influenced by the collective energy of all beings. Embracing our interconnectedness means understanding your well being is tied to the well being of others and the planet. When you act with compassion and kindness, you contribute to harmony and balance of the whole. Likewise, when you neglect or harm any part of this web, you disrupt the natural flow. Take a moment to reflect on your place within this vast network. What steps can you take to honor and protect the environment, your community, and yourself? Small acts of kindness, sustainable living, or simply being mindful of your impact. Every action counts. This encourages you to nurture your relationships, deepen your connection with nature, and align your actions with the greater good. Embrace the unity that binds us all and let it guide you on your path. Okay, so yeah, that's beautiful. And that's really, that really just kind of ties into it. I'm also seeing rainbow symbolism on here, and rainbows really symbolize all possibilities, infinite possibilities that are available to you right now. So play with that. Allow yourself to tap into that limitless, unbridled energy and see what insights come forward. Play with some of your extrasensory gifts and abilities, and know that you're a sovereign free will being. And so if you're experiencing things that are freaking you out, you don't have to experience those things. You can pull back your energy and not partake in that. So, this is really tapping into like true soul power stuff, not ego power over others. This is true soul power and understanding the expansiveness and the limitlessness of you in your being, in your essence. Well, that's beautiful. Well, if this resonates, definitely no, definitely let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. This is some of my favorite stuff right here. So I would love to hear about it. If this, yeah, if you like this message, feel free to hit that like button. And if you would like to see more from me, feel free to hit subscribe. It is free, and I will see you on the next message. Bye.